YouTube. So, it was time today to make a new batch of my laundry soap that I make, my homemade laundry soap, and I get a lot of requests for the recipe. So I thought I would share with you. I have my lovely 12-year-old who is my cameraman today, and we also have another assistant down here who will be making some noise. So, let's get started. First I'm going to go over what you're going to need to make the soap. You need to get everything gathered together. This is like a container that I got, really simple. You could use it for storing Legos or whatever for your kids in, and some type of scoop you'll need to measure your soap. But this is what I keep my laundry powder in my storage room in the laundry room. You will need a measuring cup that goes up to 2 cups. If you're going to make a double batch, you can make single batches and measure out 1 cup at a time if that's easier, but I like to measure it all at once. So, you will need Arm & Hammer Super Washing Soda. Yeah, I don't know. This is the stuff that actually gets the clothes clean, and it boosts everything, keeps everything nice and white. This is actually the laundry booster, I lied. So this goes mixed in with the Arm & Hammer, and this is Borax, 20 mil Team Borax. It's probably the most common kind that you'll find. You can find both of these items in your regular laundry section. Usually they're kind of up high on the shelf or way down low beneath all the regular laundry detergent. But look for them. They're pretty inexpensive. I want to say where I'm at here, they're probably about $3.50 per box or so. So you need both of those. I have an extra box here. And then, what I prefer to use, you can really use any type of bar soap for this that isn't a moisturizing bar soap, so it's not too sticky. It needs to be fairly dry. I have a baby, we do cloth diapers, and the soap that we use has to be really good for sensitive skin, and it needs to not have a lot of extra sudsing agents in it. So I prefer to use Ivory, plain old Ivory. It happens to be fairly inexpensive. I think some of the recipes you'll find online say that you should use Fell's Naphtha soap, which is also really good, but it's quite a bit more expensive. So I just get in bulk these big containers of Ivory bars, and you get 10 bars in these, and you want to use the larger size bars. These are, let's say how many, 4.5 ounce bars a piece, because the ratio of the soap to the washing soda and the borax is what's important for your laundry detergent to work properly. Okay, so let's get down to it here. So what you want to do first is cut up your soap. I want to show you over here, I have a food processor that I have repurposed. It's kind of broken. The lid doesn't fit on very well anymore. Some pieces broke off, so I don't use it for food, but it works awesome for making laundry soap because grating up the soap with like a cheese grater doesn't work very well because you still get chunks of soap and it won't dissolve as well in your laundry and get it as clean. And I find I prefer to make the dry laundry detergent because I don't want to add water to my soap when my washing machine does that anyway. It would just kind of be a waste of water to me. So I prefer to make the dry soap, but it is really important that it's ground up really super fine like sand. The best way to get it that way is to do it in your food processor. So if you don't have a broken food processor, one tip is you can maybe go to Goodwill and see if they have some that are on sale, or yeah, that you could easily repurpose to use for this specific reason. And see, all I'm doing is cutting up the soap in, you know, smaller chunks so it makes it easier for the food processor. And I'm going to do this, use 1 bar of soap at a time when you're putting it in here. Dropping soap. Okay. So, got the soap chopped up. And the cool thing about this is, if you make a mess on your counter, it's soap. You can just get some water, and you're actually cleaning your house at the same time. Like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. Now, what we're going to do is measure out our borax. And so you have 1 bar of soap, you're going to need 1 cup of borax. So I have a 2-cup, I have a 2-cup measure here, so I'm going to put half of it, fill half of this up with borax. rest of that up to the 2-cup mark. Okay. And then all you do is simply dump those ingredients all around the soap. This really is the best way to do it. I highly recommend using a food processor. It makes it really quick, really easy, and you're going to get the best. Now see, this is why I don't use my food processor for food. Sorry about all the noise. My son is kind of crawling around with some Tupperware. This is his favorite thing to do. This is why I don't use it for food, because this lid hardly fits on. I practically have to break it to get it on. Okay, so this part's going to be loud. Okay, so that's basically it. You can see that it's turned into a powder. I'll probably process it for a little bit longer just to make sure that it's a super fine powder, because I really like it to dissolve well. And you use this laundry soap, basically like 2 tablespoons. That's it for a large load of laundry. If it's like extremely dirty, then you may want to put in 3. But if you're washing something like cloth diapers, you can actually just do 1 tablespoon for a load of cloth diapers, and it works great. So that's my recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and try it for yourself, because I swear if you try this stuff, you will never go back to using regular soap. You save so much money, it's so much better for the environment, and it's actually really good for your washing machine. That's one thing I also wanted to mention, is if you have a high efficiency washer, this is perfectly safe to use with that, and it's actually good for your washing machine, because it's going to help clean out all this buildup and gunk that's left by the other commercial brand laundry detergents. They actually leave buildup in your machine. So if it smells kind of funky, or you've been having some issues like that, this stuff will actually help clean your washing machine. Alright, we'll see everybody later. Thanks for watching.